Hello, my divine, infinite, human familia. Greetings on this beautiful, beautiful Earth Day. And I am, of course, with Mother Earth. And I want to share with you a very precious and sacred thing that happened to me this morning, just a few minutes ago. For the past 3 days, a magpie has been knocking on my window every morning, waking me up. And it is so strange. As soon as I wake up, she stops. So, pretty powerful symbol. So wake up, wake up, wake up. 3 days. Then today, I've been, meditating and asking, what is this all about? What is this all about? This is a powerful symbol, and, I'm a spiritual being, and the author of the Infinite Human. So, I practice what I write, and I've been looking at what is it about? What is this, this beautiful, intelligent creature trying to communicate to me? So today I was getting ready to leave the house, as we do with all these busy things to do, put Kiki in the car, and I was about to drive out when a bird flies into my house, my villa here in Sicily. And, I'm like, oh my God, and I wanted to try to open the door so it could go out the other side where I have glass windows, but it flew into the glass and smashed its head and fell down on the ground dead. Or so I thought, because it certainly looked dead, and I thought, this poor bird just killed itself. I couldn't open the doors fast enough. So I picked it up in my hand and I went out on the terrace with it, in the open air where it was trying to go, and just was so touched by it. At first I felt it was like the baby of this magpie mother, because it was just a small bird about this big, and I was in tears. So I was asking, God, the divine infinite God source, what I can do. And I'm an energetic healer, so I was running rainbow frequencies of the highest energetic vibration through my body, channeling it in through my hands, and holding this little tiny creature that was dead, just laying there. And I just kept praying and saying, please, I can't take this death, because I'm so sensitive. I spend so much time on my own in the higher frequencies. So I just kept praying and running this energy through it, and I could feel my hands were just, it was amazing, because it's such a small creature. The energy was very fast to soak up that energy, that high frequency energy, and slowly it began to come back to life and began to move. And it just actually kind of laid in my hand, because it realized that I meant no harm. I was not there to do it harm, and it was trying to escape from me, which is what killed it, or whatever stunned it, caused it to hit that, smash into the glass, and then just fall to the ground. It was very high up too, so I thought it was dead. So I just wanted so much to communicate to this little creature that I was not going to hurt it, because I know the animal kingdom, the creatures are so fearful of us because we have caused it so much harm. So I just said, okay, my days, whatever. This is so sacred. This is so important. I don't have to get blah, 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 all that busy stuff that we get busy with in the world. So I just kept holding it and sending that energy to it and that love to it from my heart, and letting it, and speaking very, very, very gently to it, and letting it know that I loved it and cared for it. and it just was like kind of in shock. It started to open its eyes, and one of its eyes, I thought it was blinded because one of its eyes was closed and it had this feather stuck in it. I was like, oh my God, it's blind, you know. It was just so tragic. And so I kept talking to it, and I was like, what should I do? What should I do? I kept asking what I should do. And I ended up just getting a little bit of water and bringing a plant, a mint plant, close to it, just to kind of have that earthy energy. And we were out on the terrace, you know, with open air and light, where it had been trying to get to, and I was crying. But I was just sending it so much love and saying, you're okay, you're safe. You know, I thought even if it's going to die, at least it'll know, it'll pass over in a loving way and not be traumatized, because that's so key when you're transiting, because there's no death. But anyway, I just kept doing this, and I tried to give it just a little bit of water, or because I don't know, I felt like it might have needed water, and then brought a mint leaf close to it to kind of just bring it a little bit back. I don't know, I just intuitively followed my intuition. That's what I did. I said, I'm going to follow my intuition. So I did that, and its beak opened a little bit, and then, you know, it was there, and the energy was coming up, and it sat up. It was propped up in my hand, but it didn't want to leave my hand, you know. It was like, you can leave, you know, because I had stopped cupping it with the energy frequencies, but it wanted to stay with me. It just wanted to stay with me, but it was waking up, and I plucked the little feather from his eyes. I had thank God I had my glasses on so I could look at it, and I saw his eye actually started to open, and I was like, oh my God, he's not blinded. This is great, or she, whatever. And then, you know, I just held it, and I just sent love to it, and just talked to it, and was able to be with it as long as it needed me. And then before I knew it, it just fluffed itself up and soared up into the heavens away. And it was such a miracle, because this bird was all but dead. Maybe it wasn't dead, but I don't know. It wasn't moving. And you know, had been called to offer my healing, and it felt so good. I can't tell you what a great reward, what a precious and sacred moment it was for me to know that I was able to be there with my energetic abilities and my energy for this magnificent creature of our Mother Earth. And then just to let it soar up into the heavens and let it go. So that is such a clean way to be present for everyone, every being, every person, and our Mother Earth. And today is Earth Day. So Mother Earth is calling us. She's calling to us. You know, it's that little peck, peck, peck that magpie was doing every day in my morning, peck, peck, peck. And it's a calling from the creatures, from our Mother Earth, and from all her creatures, to help them. Because right now, what is going on the planet is a genocide of all organic life, not just of human beings, but a murder of all organic life forms, and the animals are feeling it. And another thing, because the birds are so sensitive, you know, birds, what do? They fly with spirit. So they're like the messengers, you know. Birds have always been sacred messengers throughout Native Americans, and they're calling us the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy to make our earth green again. And when the prophecy goes, when the birds are falling from the sky, and the waters are poisoned, and the earth has turned, you know, into death, black, then the rainbows of the warriors will gather and make the earth green again. So we are being called to make our earth green again, to heal her and to heal her creatures. And I saw a bird that had literally attacked a 5G tower and fried itself to death and fell to the ground. So they know, they're feeling these artificial AI frequencies that are bathing our planet, from 5G, from SpaceX, from Elon Musk, who's every day putting more and more satellites up, who's the richest man in the world. And the Hopi prophecy talks about when humans turn to technology as their God, and forget about their mother, the earth. And that's the time we're in right now. Everyone is making a decision which world to create, a new infinite 5D earth based on the organic higher frequencies, or are you promoting with your money, with your energy, with your consciousness, a dead planetoid? So use your technology responsibly. Don't buy into, I've skirted around, you know, getting 5G, even though it's being shoved in my face. And when I finish this, my cell phone will go into my silver case that encapsulates the frequencies, but I have to have a cell phone now because I can't even do banking. I can't get money unless I have a cell phone here in Italy. Otherwise I would do without. So anyway, our mother is calling us with love. Be there with the presence of your energetic healing power, and just ask what you should do. I always say, go to Divine Source. Don't listen to me. Ask Divine Source, how can I help Mother and her creatures? How can I help heal? How can I make the earth green again? And she will respond, you know, with a little peck. But pay attention to the signs and symbols. We've forgotten that. But that is how our, you know, great spirit of the Native Americans always would communicate through. They knew how to read the signs and symbols and omens of our earth, because she was always speaking to them. So we have to get into a sacred space and do that again. Kiki wants to go. And Kiki's helped me to learn everything I knew today. How to deal with that bird came from me learning to communicate with Kiki. So, you know, your animals at home are, you know, antennas, transmitters that will help to teach you how to serve the animal kingdom and our Mother Earth. Okay, ciao for now.